Well, welcome back from your breaks. While you're all still fresh and awake, I'd like to sneak in some facts and figures. You may be familiar with some of these numbers, but that's good because they are important. Now, turn on those left brains. At COPPeR, our mission is to connect residents and visitors with arts and culture to enrich the Pikes Peak region. We have a vision of a community united by creativity. And while most people are familiar with our work for inviting people and building cultural participation through our Peak Radar audience development programming, we also do a lot of work behind the scenes. We educate, ensuring a healthy arts community, and we connect, inspiring growth, prosperity, and vitality. Tonight, I'm going to focus on showing how arts contribute to our community's vitality. We probably understand or have a sense of how arts contribute to quality of life, but what we may sometimes forget or not even realize is that the arts mean business. There are those that think that the arts are a luxury our community can't afford. Boo. That they are dependent on government and business support. However, the reality is that in economic terms, theaters, galleries, concerts, and so on mean more energy and life in a community, more tourists, more renovated buildings, more people coming together to share experiences and ideas. You may be surprised to learn that in our community we have over 240 arts and cultural organizations, everything from small volunteer-run organizations all the way up to nonprofits managing multi-million-dollar budgets. This map shows where the 240 arts and cultural organizations are located throughout our community. You can see that they touch every corner, every neighborhood within the region. Each of those organizations host over 3,600 events, drawing more than 1.3 million audience members while building community identity, inclusion, and pride. Those 240 nonprofits have an annual economic impact of $72 million. $72 million. This is calculated when you combine the organization's expenditures along with audience spending. People in our community, and more especially those that are visiting our community, spend money above and beyond the cost of admission. Maybe it's going out to dinner before an event or out for drinks after an event. On average, attendees spent almost $26 per event per person. And they also support 2,100 local jobs. Obvious jobs would include the musicians or performers, but maybe the not so obvious ones that we think about are the box office manager, the accountant, the construction worker installing the public art. And of course, all that money generates essential tax revenue to pay for core city services, like keeping our street lights on and filling potholes. What is not tracked in that $72 million in annual economic impact are important things like arts volunteerism, docents, ushers, festival workers, representing $2.2 million in donated time, or that of our 400 plus individual artists that generated more than 42 million in sales last year alone. This is an area of our arts sector that has really seen a lot of positive momentum through Arts Walks and our creative district. And speaking of creatives, how about those 7,000 photographers, graphic designers, publishers, artists, architects, I've seen a few of you in the room, making up our 2,500 creative businesses inspiring innovation across our community. These facts may seem hard to swallow, but when you think about the impact our arts and cultural community is already having, jobs, audiences, essential tax revenue, these are really just the numbers. There are so many additional benefits that can be harder to measure. The healing that a veteran experiences through an art class, the child that finally understands math through dance. Both the quantitative and the qualitative benefits help us work towards a community united by creativity, where the arts have a seat at the table to help find creative solutions for our shared challenges. If you are interested in learning more, please visit Lila and Angela in the back, We have the guide to all the arts and economic impact study, all of those numbers. And then, of course, you can always find your next arts event on peakradar.com. Thanks, and now you can turn those right brains back on.